Say it again.
So this is how we get pumped for the studio. Nick listens to Lil Wayne, I listen to Skid Row. 7 o'clock in the morning.
It's the remix, man. I've never heard it before.
Okay, you're gonna take that to, I think it's 69 North.
69
So if his
north.
GPS doesn't work by then, just give me a call and I'll help you guys along the way.
You get on my pores?
Hold up, here it is.
Look at this shit. Look at this shit.
If Busta Rhymes was an animal, he'd be a ram.
It only makes sense, man.
Yeah.
And then it dies. Boom.
I propose a toast to the ladies of the house. Paraded through the streets, meanwhile, gotta match your Mercedes with your blouse and your baby with your spouse. You like the way they stare at you until you hit 30 and realize you're a character. Remember when I took you to see those shows? And all night we watched the sky light up in the midst of winter. I remember I burnt you down, you turned to stone, and we both heard the sound of my brittle bones as they broke down piece by piece in a hollow tone.
In the studio, it's a different situation because like what you do in there is going to be, you know, what people are going to hear. So it's cool to go in there with like multiple ideas for certain stuff, but like I like going in there and kind of trying new things that I didn't do in the practice area, and it's cool because like, you know, when we write our songs, we don't really get to hear them until we go to the studio. You know, we have an idea and we have little like reference recordings of them and stuff, but we go in there and we finally get to hear them so we know whether or not something we're doing is tasty or whether or not it sounds like shit.
Alright, I'm gonna start recording. You guys go whenever.
Stars overcrowded in the basement. Exit stage left, out of breath in amazement. These false idols and father figures need entertainment, so we keep them coming. But give them nothing while you thinking with your finger clutching. There's no discussion with this punishment by mental touching. It's spirit crushing, now you chasing what you never wanted. All for the sake of having something. There's repercussions on repeat. Put us in a basket, send it down the river just to see if we can last. Staring to the past and experience a glitch. Monkey see, monkey do. Evolution is a bitch.
I can feel it going down. I'm overwhelmed, and I can feel it going down. I'm overwhelmed, and I can feel it going down. I'm overwhelmed, and I can feel it going down.
Good thing I'll never see what this will grow to be. Now I'm carving a totem pole out of a sequoia. Blazed out spirit guide giving me paranoia. Opposite of the drones, all aiming for a throne made of bones from the foes that we gathered on the road, yo.
I can feel it going down. I'm overwhelmed, and I can feel it going down. I'm overwhelmed, I'm overwhelmed. No, 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 no. The crowd jet low, shivering cold. I can feel them on my bones. We all know what's in store. And I was told what glitters ain't gold. This I know for sure. Nothing is here anymore. No, 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 no. And crouching low, shivering cold. I can feel them on my bones. We all know what's in store. And I was told what glitters ain't gold. This I know for sure. Nothing is here anymore.
All right, why?
Currently, music is my entire life because I've put everything I have into it, and I've put things in my life on the back burner that need to be done so I can do this for a while.
I started playing guitar at age 13. My first guitar was like a really shitty kid's like classical guitar with steel strings on it. The acoustic I play now, I've been playing with for like 3 years. It's been broken, the headstock's been broken off from shows. It's been glued back together, there's dents and scratches all over it. But it sounds good. It's really all I need. But
I wrote my first song when I was 10, you know, and I wrote my first rap when I was 11. I got a glimpse of a reflection. Of intellect intercepted from the source of my soul. Since I was born, it's been protected by a glimpse. A reflection of intellect intercepted. It's okay if you're lost, it's not expected you'll understand my methods. Hell, I don't, so check it. Fetching water from a fountain while counting on fingers and toes. Froze on top of the mountain, I'm down in another pint. You ain't gonna see me without it tonight. There'll be a funeral, there ain't no doubt about it, alright? I focused all my energy on music, and it's kind of what I've excelled at. I've kind of been pretty shitty at everything else, so I feel like this is what I'm supposed to be doing right now, or this is what I want to do right now, you know, at the moment. I might become like a, you know, wine critic at some point, like when I get older, but other than that, you know, that's what it is.
Recording Vlog Memphis, I felt tired, I was pissed, I was frustrated, and then we listened to the finished product and I just couldn't stop listening to it.
I got a bad taste in my mouth, I think I need me some answers. Bittersweet, eating away at me like a cancer. Green.
We were playing and we were writing the first EP, and it was not until like we went to the studio and we put in like 12 hours, and none of us had ever been in the studio before, and it was just...
That's when we knew, like, actually hearing the six of us for the first time coming out of monitors in our ears with that clarity, that we were just giggling, like, we're like, ooh, we have something big, and you know, and we could go places. Like, it gave us all hope.
At the end of the day, I remember like going outside and smoking by myself and just being like, this is it, you know, this is what we're all gonna do, you know. We put time and money and effort into it. None of us are really doing anything else. And it was like that day, I was like, man, this is probably gonna be a bigger deal than I thought it was gonna be.
Shut up.
You got white feet, dude.
And I got on 2 pairs of socks because it was cold this morning.
Dark your toes off.
Shut up! I ain't never showing y'all these again.
Alright, here we go.
Ugly feet.
Don't say shit. You're fucking.
Yeah, your goddamn toe, dude. That toe.
bigger than your fucking thumb.
You have the biggest second toe.
A lot of emotions at once. It's just been a long day, man. It was good though. It was good.
My favorite thing about being in a band at all is it's with my best friends in the whole world.
If I have a problem within something in the band, I have, my 5 best friends to talk to about that. And then it's like if I have a problem in life or anything, I have a hard time with anything. It's like I can go to the same 5 guys. I have the best support system in the world, and I just happen to play music with them too.
The reason I play is based out of friendship. These are my best friends. I do anything for these guys. They do anything for me.
I think we're all going to be there for each other forever, hopefully. I love them. They love me. We're romance.
Out of all the places I could have ended up, because I moved from Gary when I was 12, and I ended up meeting this fucking talented group of people who ended up being my best friends, and now I'm in a band with them. It's just, it just blows my mind, honestly.
My dad had a drum set, and it was like an old 80s rock, power toms, square sizes, fucking just shitty CB 700 kit, and he was playing it. He had an apartment that he lived in, and it was, God, I must have been 4 or 5 or something. I remember it being there, but I remember I got a drum set, and he was trying to show me how to do stuff, and I just couldn't do it, and I just didn't want to do it. I was like, man, I can't do it. It's hard. And now it's we'll go out in the garage and he'll be show me how to do something, and it feels kind of cool to know, because he's so proud of everything we're doing. I know the first show we played that he came to, he fucking cried because he was so proud of us, and it's my dad is this fucking 6'2" burly man, and he's just crying because he's so proud of what we're doing. And I don't know, it's really cool to know that when he was my age, he wanted to do the same thing. He was playing drums, he was playing in bands. And now he gets to see me do that with my best friends, and it's really cool to know that he can kind of live out stuff that he wanted to do kind of vicariously through his son, who's just a drummer.
Everything occurs so fast. The water, the crash. I was cast to the side when divided by the clash. Passed in the rearview, screaming your name, cause the image of your face is burned in my brain. Can't see past all the shallow graves, hollow souls swinging by the gallows caves. I was thrown to the tide with open eyes and washed up on the shore with these ocean eyes. Washed up on the shore with these ocean eyes. Ocean full of energy.